Hello everyone, Sara Bierman here, business agility coach for AgileDad, and it's time for today's episode of the Daily Stand-Up. Let's get started. For today's episode, I'm going to start a new series about Living Agile. There are 8 parts that I will cover each week to help you live agile in all aspects of your life. The first one is about taking ownership. I do not believe you can improve any situation if you do not first take ownership of what you can control. This also means you need to let go of or surrender to what you cannot control. In software development, you discuss the unknowns or risk so that you can estimate work efforts accordingly. But then you quickly move on. But in our personal lives, many of us get stuck, worrying about things like the future or comparing ourselves to others. When you focus first on taking ownership of your life, job, relationship, or personal issues, you are setting yourself up better for success. You can see that only you can make yourself truly happy. There are 2 basic types of motivation. Extrinsic, being acknowledged or validated by others for what you do or who you are. This includes money, fame, power. When you are extrinsically motivated, you do the action in order to get an external reward. The other type of motivation is intrinsic, which means you do the activity because it is internally rewarding. You enjoy it because it's fun, enjoyable, satisfying. When it comes to work, I think you can have both motivations, but if you are only extrinsically motivated, you are likely not very happy. Of course, that brings me to my next point about taking ownership of your life. Only you can determine what makes you happy. I know that coaching and writing makes me most happy professionally, but that does not mean everyone works the same. Some people are most happy not working and being a stay-at-home parent, maybe even being a homeschool teacher. I can see how that would be very intrinsically motivating and also very exhausting. My point is, when you really know who you are, what makes you happy, and realize that only you can truly make yourself happy, you are taking ownership of your life. And when you are at that point, you realize how much power you have to make whatever you want possible for yourself. There is no one to blame. The buck stops with you. In agile software development, the team estimates the work, prepares the work, commits to the work, and does the work. They have a retrospective session each week, not to blame others for what happened or didn't happen, but to learn from the sprint and what they can try next time to improve outcomes. I'm not suggesting that you create such rigor in your personal life, but it would be good to look objectively at what you do and the results so you can learn how to improve them. It takes years of practicing being agile to live agile, but when you do, you feel a great sense of empowerment. For years, I thought I needed to have a certain job, title, salary, etc. But when I let go of those false expectations that were not making me happy and focused on what intrinsically motivated me, I felt amazing freedom to pursue things I didn't think were possible. Happy Wednesday. Remember that you have the power to make yourself happy and should not give it away focusing outside of yourself. Find what makes you truly happy by looking at what intrinsically motivates you and imagining how you could pursue those aspects more. No matter what else you have on your mind the rest of the week, remember to stay focused, keep it simple, and you will be successful.